Hey there, my name is Brian Conway from 𝗃𝑠uccess.co.uk and welcome to another one of my sales training classes. And this week I want to talk about how you can turn more of the leads, the volume of leads that you generate into actual prospects, people that are looking to do business with you and spend money today. And not only just filter, let's say, the quality of leads and from the volume, down, as I said, into those hot prospects, but also then nurture the rest, the remaining volume automatically over time, so that when they are ready to buy, it's you that they come to first to actually buy from. Now, if you've not joined me before, I'll just take a moment to introduce myself. I run a sales training consultancy and coaching business. I work primarily with tech companies, not exclusively, but small to medium-sized tech companies and startups, as well as some of the biggest brands in our industry, like Google and Lenovo and Juniper and Cisco and so on. You know all the names. And I've been doing this for 20 odd years. And through that time, I've just found a lot of different strategies and tactics that work really well for any size business, and I've put them into a program I call Top Line Transformation. And it's one piece. It's a 9-step system that it's like a part of a private coaching program that I run. And this system helps primarily tech companies, because that's primarily who I work with, as I said, significantly transform their top line very, very quickly. And one step of that process is what I call the prospect pipeline. Now, you see, most businesses have a sales pipeline. You have your prospect, right? Somebody who's perhaps you've had a telephone call with, you've spoken to them, and you've maybe qualified the opportunity and their needs, and you move that forward then perhaps to quote. And then from the quoting stage, you might go through to negotiation, etc. And eventually, as we all know, we have this sales funnel or this sales pipeline that takes then a number of those prospects over time into paying customers. But what a lot of people don't think about is their prospect pipeline. You see, over here, we're creating leads. Volumes of leads, hopefully. And one of the things that a lot of people do is waste a lot of time just chasing down all these leads, trying to get in contact with them, emailing, phone calling, leaving voicemails, all that sort of, a lot of wasted time, because a majority of these people aren't actually ready to buy just now. So they kind of ignore you. They were just perhaps gathering information, doing their own discovery as part of their buying process. So this sales funnel here, or this pipeline for leads, I call the prospect pipeline. This is our sales pipeline. It's a pipeline that works towards a sale. This pipeline works towards the creating a prospect. And how do you do that? There's only 3 elements to it. It's very simple. Obviously, first of all, you're going to have your advertising that's driving traffic into this pipeline. Then what you need is some kind of web page, but a web page that is very specific to the advertising that you're putting out here on wherever it might be, social media, trade publications, TV, whatever platform you might be using. You may have heard me before in other videos talk about the importance of specificity in your marketing. Well, when you do that, then that needs to come into a very specific landing page. So we have congruency in the message. This will significantly increase your chances of actually getting a lead, because one of our objectives is to put those people onto an email list of some sort, because that's then what allows us to nurture and qualify and filter those inquiries, so we find those that are serious to do something now and become prospects. So you have your traffic, you have your specific landing page, and email capture process. And then something I haven't got time to cover today, but another part of top line transformation is what I call the Trinity of Trust. We have got to build rapport with these people. We've got to help educate them on how to buy our products and services, build that trust. We all talk about the trusted advisor status in the world of technology and how important that is. And you can do that using primarily automation. Now, there's 3 parts to the Trinity and Trust which kind of support this, but this is your prospect pipeline. What you should be doing is not looking to immediately necessarily get somebody on the phone because they're not ready. Provide value. Let's capture their email address and let's develop that relationship, nurture it, build that rapport, use technology to do it, because we, most of the companies I work with, we are technology-based companies, but just let the systems do the work for us, so that out the end here pops hot prospects, people who are genuinely interested in doing something with you now. And what this also does for you is, once somebody does become a prospect, it significantly increases your chances of success. You'll see your conversion rates go up as well. So you'll end up kind of working less because you're only focusing on quality prospects and letting automation kind of do the filtering for you. But because of the relationship that happens and develops through that process, the quality of the prospect here is, as I said, is much better, and therefore they've got a greater propensity of wanting to do business with you. And then over time, you can leverage that relationship to upsell, cross-sell as well, and really maximize the value of each and every client and each and every lead that you generate for your business. And that's what the prospect pipeline is all about. And it's a piece that's often missing from most businesses. They have a sales pipeline, but not a prospect pipeline. There's nothing here that kind of nurtures those just generic inquiries at that point, to the point where they are genuinely interested in talk to you about what you sell. So just some insight into how you may be able to improve your selling and marketing kind of processes. If you're interested in finding out more about this, you can go to toplinetransformation.co.uk. I'll put a link below this video. In fact, one of the things I'm doing at the moment is there's all this talk about going into a recession, depending kind of when you're watching this video, and businesses, to survive, are going to have to get much better at these processes. And for that reason, I'm kind of doing, I guess you might call it, a bit of pro bono work. Each week, I'm opening up a couple of slots for any business, primarily in the technology space, but any business, if you wish, to get on the phone with me for just about half an hour, and I can either explain more about the prospect pipeline and how you can build it and put it to use for your business, or any part of your business when it comes to sales and top line revenue, whether it's lead generation, sales conversion, or scaling your kind of profits. Then please feel free to just get on a call with me. There's no obligation. As I said, it's just something I'm putting out there to try and help the survivability of businesses as we go into tougher times. So click the link below this video. If you're not doing that, then make sure you subscribe or follow me, depending wherever you're watching this video, and you then will get obviously notified when I release new content. So I'm putting out a lot of content every week, as I said, just to kind of help businesses thrive, particularly now and the talk of this recession, but in general anyway, helping you just explode and grow your top line revenues. So that's it for today's video. I trust you got some value for that. My name is Conway from 𝗃𝗃𝗀𝗃𝗃, or you can go over to toplinetransformation.co.uk as well and find out more specifically about this top line transformation program if you're interested. There's loads of free assets there as well. But anyway, enough for that for now. I look forward to seeing you again. Take care and success at selling. Bye for now.